That stump was a lot heavier when we put it in than now, but my son and I, my nephew, we've been out here for 8 or 9 months now, clearing it for the house, and I'm about sick of it. But we have it cleared for the house. We're just we're gonna have the stumps dug once all this mud dries out of here, because it's really muddy under these leaves. And I don't know, just by looking at it, looks like we've got, you know, we got stumps cleared through here, but there's still like 10 of them over there. There's probably like 35 to 40 stumps that need to be dug out, and then I have everything approved pretty much from the Township of Grand Blanc. It took a lot to get all the paperwork, you know. You got so much paperwork you have to do. You got to get the right-of-way from the road commission, the perk test. What else? You have to get energy stuff for your windows and doors signed and sealed with an architectural drawing, with the structural engineer signing off on it. I had to draw up a plot plan, survey, stuff with the environmental, soil and erosion permit, side setback permits. But I turned it all in, and the clerk at the building department said just give them a week to just look over everything, but it looks like everything's all set. Because they said, you know, we can clear this and dig the stumps, but she said, you know, you don't want to start digging your actual basement because that's part of the house and that's illegal, obviously, and I wouldn't do that anyways. But oh, and then right before you can still see there's a little bit of ice on the pond, and I really wanted to get a dock into the pond, because even though we're going to be really busy building it, it'd be nice to be able to fish, or just, you know, sometimes when you don't even feel like working, you just want to hang out. You saw from a previous video I did, I put a whole bunch of fish in here in the fall, and hopefully, I haven't seen any yet, but they're probably over in that deep end way over there. I don't see why they wouldn't have survived this year, because it wasn't that bad of a winter. I'll just keep walking down here. I'm just doing a video to just show you what we've done. We got all these burn piles that we've, you know, all these past burn piles and stuff, you know, like over there. And we still have some stuff to get cleared out through here, but this is all just like fill-in work, stuff we don't necessarily have to do to get the house built. But, you know, I'm just not going to sit at home and do nothing when I can come out here and get additional things done. This is a temporary dock, but it's going to be more permanent for now. I mean, temporary meaning that once the house is built and everything, we might put a dock that's a little bit closer, like in front of our house. But I just decided to put this this temporary dock out here farther to the left, kind of out of the way since it is temporary. But you know how temporary things go. It'll probably sit there forever. Or maybe I'll never build my permanent dock, who knows. But we built the sections at home, and then we just pretty much drag these down here with the ATV. And it's really easy to put in a dock when this is all frozen. We just took an ice fishing chipper and knocked, what, 6 holes. 6 holes down in through the ice. Just took 4x4s and we just drove them as far down as we could. You know, I cut a really sharp spike on all of them with my circular saw. And basically 2 4x12 sections, just built like you would a deck with deck boards on the top. And then you can see right there, I just basically screwed the decks together and then made one full section. And if you come out here, this pond is super shallow. So, you know, we brought this up just in case the water gets a little bit higher up. And we're going to fill this around with a bunch of gravel and stuff to make this better for a step. But we didn't know where the ground would thaw, so we just put blocks in there. And you can tell this front section drops slightly. You can see the slight curve in it. And if it starts getting too excessive, I'll just slide another piece of wood under there to keep it level until all the frost is out of there. But yeah, it's pretty cool for like a temp dock. It's 10 foot sections, 4x20. And there's just huge snapping turtles in here that are coming out of dormancy. There's like all these holes. Like there's one, there's like, that's in the water. There's a hole there. You know there was a turtle under there. It just you can just tell. And there's all these holes everywhere, and we've already seen 2 huge snappers in here. So hopefully they don't eat all my fish, but I put like 2,000 fish in here, so good luck with that. Oh, there's a muskrat swimming across right there. I think this is his house. That mound right there. I saw him kind of swim about 10 feet away from that. So, sorry, man. You're gonna have to share now. But yeah, it's a nice view. You see the sun setting on those trees, and it's gonna look really nice in the fall. And I caught horrible poison ivy. Poison ivy is not something to mess with. I had a huge patch on my neck and down my chest, all the way down to my stomach. And oh, it's so bad getting poison ivy. It's still on me. It's been like 3 weeks now, but it's still kind of itching. But the first week and a half was not sleeping at night. Just, oh, it's horrible. But yeah, it's, you know, I just can't believe something like that evil is in nature in the northern forest, but it is. But yeah, this is just an update video to show us. I'm just really excited because it's like we're not doing anything right now, and then it's going to go from not doing anything to framing a house that's basically flirting with 6,000 square feet. And my son and I are going to try to do it ourselves, and it's going to start in May. And I'm being realistic with it because I still have like my rental houses I have to manage. So I'm thinking that between me and my son and some helpers I hire, we should be able to frame it, put windows and doors in, and put a roof in just to get it dried in. I'm hoping by about October, November, and you just never know. I mean, it's one of those things like you can't really stress out about the stuff you can't control, but I definitely don't want to be up on the roof when it's got snow and all that stuff, and then at that point your lumber has basically been sitting in the environment for 6-7 months. So let's just hope that it doesn't get to that point. But anyways, yeah, just doing an update. I'll update you when some more cool stuff happens. All right, signing out.